Gold. Real assets, real value.
Good morning. It's the 27th of January. Where's this month gone? 2026. An amazing start to the year. We're watching the US, the UK and the EU banking system spiral out of control. They are literally bankrupt, along with Switzerland. And interestingly enough, they're doing everything they possibly can to convince you that silver and gold are not good things. They are that desperate. But for those people who are awake and can see what's going on, we're seeing a collapse of the old system, the old financial system. The global elite, as they like to call themselves, the scum of the earth, as I would refer to them. These people have had control of the money for 100 years, 200 years. They're losing control. They've lost control. They're not happy. And it's very interesting to see how it plays out, because a lot of them keep their money in Switzerland. Well, Switzerland's in trouble. And by February the 8th, they have to resolve that problem, or the days are over for Swiss banking. UBS will be out of business. It's as simple as that. I warned you about it, and I've warned you about it for a long time. I would rather be 3 or 4 years early than one day late. There are people now trying to get their money out of the bank, and they cannot. Yesterday, I went to the cash machine. Empty. I went to another one. Empty. I went to another one. Empty. The fourth one I went to, I had to take out small amounts, bit by bit by bit. And also, the third one I went to used to have 2 cash machines. One's disappeared, they've only got one. Subliminally, they're taking away your right to have cash without you even noticing. Half the banks where I live have disappeared without people noticing. It's been done very quietly. Are you awake yet? Morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. Now, following on from that, and this is very interesting, even the crypto space doesn't want to miss out on a golden opportunity. Tether has bought 27 tons of physical gold in Q4 2025, now valued at around $4.4 billion, as the stablecoin giant increases real-world assets backing behind its digital tokens. Meanwhile, the world's largest crypto exchange, Binance, launches gold and silver trading. That's right, a major crypto players stacking old school gold as prices surge. The message in today's market, it's not crypto versus gold, it's crypto and gold. The financial worlds are merging fast.
But they are, and they're going to need to, because people want to now know we've lived through years and years and years of paper money, which has no value. People have woken up to that. So if they want their actual money to be worth something, it has to be backed by silver or gold or precious metals. And that will be the same for digital currency. And I remember saying 4 years ago, when I was asked the question, what do you think of crypto? And I said, I'll become interested when it becomes backed by gold and silver. And that's now happening because things have a value. When you can just print money like they have done for years and years and years, it has no value. And this is why the world is in such a mess, because they've just printed, and they've put it onto your balance sheet. So you're the person in debt. Work that one out. They print money that costs them nothing, and you have to pay them back with your hard-earned money, with taxes and everything else. Really? Are you awake yet? We're watching a complete collapse of the old system. The problem that the UK, Europe, and America have got is BRICS have already backed their currency. They're ahead of the game. They're already trading, asset-backed. And that's the way the world is moving. But this was all part of the plan, so don't live in fear. Realise that the plan is working perfectly. And if you're not tuned into the right frequency, you're missing the greatest show on earth. True.
Next up, the House Oversight Committee has just advanced contempt of Congress resolutions against former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton after they refused to comply with subpoenas in the House's Jeffrey Epstein investigation. A move now headed to the full House for a vote that could lead to a Justice Department referral.
Well, this is all part of the exposure. You know, there's always people out there, well, Trump should be impeached. Oh, he should be arrested, do this, that, and the other. Nobody is above the law. Nobody. So the Clintons, who are probably the head of the most obscene criminal gang in the world, are now being asked in front of Congress to answer questions. And they've refused to turn up. That speaks volumes to anybody who's watching. If you're not prepared to show up and answer questions, it suggests you might be hiding something, allegedly. But we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Because no one is above the law. I'll leave you with that thought on the 27th of January 2026. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. Saturdays and Sundays we spend with our families, as we should do. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Noble Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now. Charlies.gold.